everybody. Welcome back to Cheryl's Creations. Got some new fun stuff going on. I hope that you all have been doing well. I hope that you're warm and safe, or if you're in those sunny states, enjoy it because we have a total lack of sunshine going on right now. Excuse me. I don't know. Anyway, it's a good thing I pulled this closer today. My daughter came over last night and my room is an absolute disaster because she wanted in the upstairs attic, which is a pull down. She wanted to look for her Beanie Babies and a couple other things. And so we brought some tubs down and I've got a bucket of Beanie Babies. I got a box of Barbies, special edition Barbies. My room has just exploded with her stuff, and that's not even. I think when kids move out, they need to take everything with them. It didn't happen in my world. So anyway, that's why you can't see anything else today. Although she does have one Beanie Baby that may be worth some money. She has a halo, which is a white bear with wings, and it's like an angel type. And evidently when they made those, the first round, the nose color was wrong. So it has a brown nose instead of a black nose. And it has the number 425, I think, on the inside of the tag, and she has one of those. And so we were looking it up, and I mean, there's people trying to sell them for $1,500, but then there's people trying to sell them for $20,000, and so she's a little freaked out. So I made her put it in a Ziploc bag until we figure out what it's really worth. So I'm gonna have to go searching for a good vintage toy appraiser and see what things are. She does have a couple special edition Barbies that are, worth between $50 and $100. She has a 50th edition NASCAR Barbie, and there's a couple more. And there's another box up there that we didn't bring down, and it is holiday Barbies. We have a bunch of those. So if you know anything about any of those, send me a note, because I'm like clueless. I deal in yarn, not toys. So anyway, enough about that. So what have I been up to? I have way more projects going on than I need to have. I have, I did all my cows. You saw all those. I've got some triceratops I'm working on. I've got a person asked me to do these cat pillows, and they're like, I think they'll take me forever. I think I'm going to have to rethink this and call her and see if I think we're going to have to negotiate. It's a straightforward pattern. But it's just, I'm not used to having to spend hours and hours on a project, man. I'm done, I'm done and moving on. So I don't know. I'll figure out all of those later. But what do I have today? I have dolls made from the pattern by Wonder Crochet. It's actually, it's a fairy pattern. Okay. I have wings, but I have not attached wings. Let me show you the dolls, and then I'll explain them. The wings. This is the first one I did. Okay. This is the Parfait with the floral prints. I can't remember what they're called. Okay. And I did the hair this way. This is not the way the pattern says, but I just made it long. And what I did is I came around, and these are just chains. Like I started here, I chained like I think 35, and then I hooked it back in. This is each loop is a chain of about 35. I think they're a little bit longer back here. And the bangs are like 4 or 6 stitches. Okay. I did give her a mouth, the pattern from Wonder Crochet. I don't believe she had a mouth on hers. And I have a couple different mouths on mine. I gave this one eyebrows. And I had a couple of these flowers left over from another project I was working on. So I put the flower in this one. This is really almost no sew. The only thing I had to sew on was the hair cap and the flower, because you make the arms and you make the petals for the skirt, and then as you crochet up, you crochet them in. So I like this pattern a lot. It's very simple. It's very quick. And it's just adorable. There's so many different ways you can make your own personalities out of the dolls. Okay, so that's number one. And then, of course, you know, I had to do another one. This one I didn't get enough stuffing in the neck. But this is also the... sure it is. This is the Premier, you know, the flowered. Now, the skin color is the Big Twist Posh, okay? And the pink is the yellow, no, the pink is Big Twist Posh, and the hair color is Parfait Chunky, okay? Her hair is a ponytail. And I made it longer, and I made it a little different than what the pattern says. And I'll show you a couple that are done the way the pattern says. Okay. And that's her face. Okay. Then I think I did this one next. Okay. Again, the dress is Parfait Chunky. The brown is Big Twist Posh, and the hair is Big Twist Posh. This is the way the hair in the pattern is there. Now I need to put a little, I mean, I guess I could leave it the way it is, but she talks about putting like a little hair tie or a bow around the ponytail. And I just haven't done that. Because that stuff was up here, and of course I was downstairs. So that's the third one. And then I came back through and I did kind of a medium color skin. And again, the blues are Premier Parfait Chunky. The browns are the Big Twist. Okay, and she has the same hair as the other one. So these are, the pattern lists it as a fairy, and this is what the wings look like. I don't know if you can see those. And these are out of the Big Twist. It shows to sew them on, okay, to sew on the wings. And so that it would look, you know, the wings would kind of show around the face. I'm not sure if I want to sew them on. I do have 2 sets of wings. I might make little arm straps so that you can put the wings on or take the wings off. Or when I put them in my markets, I could put the dolls up, and then I could put the wings with the little arm straps in a little basket, and you know, this is the price of the doll, and for a couple extra bucks you could buy fairy wings. And I might make butterfly wings, you know, different types of things to go with it. I haven't quite decided. I mean, if you have an opinion on what would, what would be cool, by all means, let me know. But these are the wings, very simple, very easy to make. And I do have I left the tail on this one if I decide to sew it on. But I'm thinking more towards making them removable wings. So those are my dolls. I actually finished them several days ago. I just now got up here to do a movie. I'm a movie star. No, I know, I've lost my mind. Yeah, to do the video. This week was just, it's been crazy. I wanted to do this video 3 days ago, but this was the week of appointments. My husband had 2 or 3 appointments. My brother had 2 or 3 appointments, and I'm trying to work and it's all, my world just spontaneously combusted, and I took my hook and my yarn and went to hide. So hopefully this next week is going to be a bit better. And hopefully I'll get this room cleaned up. I am in the process. I talked before in one of my videos about the Kindle Paperwhite versus a tablet versus, I think I talked about a Nook back then in a couple of videos ago, and the fact that I had went and got my mom's old Kindle, which, not Kindle, she had a Nook, and it's probably 6 or 7 years old. I loaded patterns on it. It did great. I had to order a new battery and a new charging cord. But the one thing with it, since it's such an older piece of technology, it did not format when I uploaded. So everything was all run together. And it's like, oh, that would confuse me. So I started looking, and I went back and I looked at the Kindle Whites, and but I got looking at them, and they only go up to like 32 gigs of storage space, and it didn't say that it was expandable. And so my brother is my technology guru, so I had a chat with him, and I had a chat with my husband, and so I started looking. I originally looked at iPad minis, but they're so doggone expensive. And I'm an Apple person. I'm an Apple phone. My husband is an Android phone. So then I started looking around, and I found it's an Android tablet. It's a Samsung tablet is what it is. And it has 64 gigs of memory, and it's expandable with a memory card. So I think that's what I'm probably going to do. Probably in my next video, I'll update you on what I've decided and how I'm going to carry my patterns electronically, because the paper in this room is getting overwhelming, and I need to do something a little different. So I'll keep you updated on that, and see how that goes. So that's my story for today. I hope that you all have a fabulous weekend, because it's now Saturday morning, and I hope that you have some good days, and I will see you in the next video. Crochet away, everybody!